What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermot Wormy, and we're sitting over here because there was a crazy, just pure unadulterated drama that happened over a course of a couple days on Twitter, in which we had a fan artist come out here and decide to draw a fan art picture of a Splatoon character. Simple enough, right? And it's a good art. It's a good depiction. I like how it looks. It looks very nice. It looks very presentable. I think this is good work. So what's the actual issue that's going on here? Well, we'll come over here to this post because I had to get a bunch of screenshots of this, and we'll see what this person had to say. This is just one example, but trust me, guys, there was tons of people freaking out over this piece of art. Why did you lighten her skin color? The eyedropper tool exists. Yes, there was countless people taking this picture, comparing it to the original art, and saying, you whitewashed her. You whitewashed her. Why are you doing this? You should be depicting her in the proper blackness. You need to be doing the proper work to picture her the way she's supposed to be pictured. You're a bigot. This is racism, so on and so forth, showing how hateful they were for simply a fan artist making their own art just a little lighter, not having the exact coloration of the skin. Still a black person, it's still a black individual, but oh my gosh, wrong color of skin, that makes you racist. And we'll get further into this because there's more proof that these people are insane, but we can come over here and see what this person had to say. Racism against black is a white person's problem, so don't drag unrelated Japanese people into it. If you want to do anatomy, then do it between white people and black people. Octopuses have the ability to change their color, their bodies, study National Geographic, and try again. And that's a smart, really smart response to all this, considering these are octopuses, these aren't actual people. I think there is some, fixes that we could do on the actual argument itself, but all around, the whole point is this random Japanese person that made a piece of art is racist because they had the wrong color art. And we'll come back over here to the original post and we'll check out what he had to say in regards to this. Regarding the content of this fan art, I received a response that this was racism against black people because the character's skin is depicted as lighter than in the original work. I also believe that if Lydia were human, he would be black. Sorry, my coloring skills are poor, so it's not accurate. And that's fine. Everything he said here is a-okay. But what they were doing to this man solely because of this picture was barbaric, to the point that he had to apologize. They were dragging him constantly as a racist just for the way he did his art, just for the way he did the coloring of it, where everything else seems perfectly fine. Nothing about this piece of art is wrong. But because of this, we had massive backlash. We had massive people coming out here and showing kind of the hypocrisy of this whole story, because you come over here to this picture that goes around every so often and shows that people will oftentimes take famous Japanese characters and depict them as being black, giving them froze, giving them all these stereotypical black features. And these pictures are usually shared around as works of art, art to be venerated, good pieces of art, and good things that should be done more and more often, even though this is blackwashing. You guys are doing it in the reverse. So it's okay when you guys do it, but when one guy goes out here and just colors it wrong and even admits, hey, I'm just not that great at coloring, I picked the wrong color, I'm sorry. He's a racist bigot for doing that. Most of these characters here, by the way, when it comes to mainly these two, and I believe this one, they're Japanese. I'm not so sure about, I believe this is Anya from Spy X Family. I'm not so sure about her nationality, but all these characters are Japanese, so it's okay to change their race, but slightly altering the color of a character is wrong and bigoted, and that proves that you're racism and you're an evil white supremacist monster that needs to be taken down. I don't think so. But through all this, people started seeing other things and people started pointing out the hypocrisy. That's racist! Stop whitewashing! Oh my god, they are black now. Hashtag fixed! And we had this come out. And this is so beautiful and so amazing. This comes from Legal Mindset, and this was an actual thing that started getting passed around by fan artists and artists alike all over the place because Japanese artists have had enough of these Western mindset encroaching on their fan art and saying that you're monsters, you're bigots, and you're evil white racists that need to be stomped out. And we come over here. Attention, Japanese artists. Are you currently being or have you ever been harassed by multiple accounts on Twitter because of one of your works? We understand that in recent days, many users on Twitter have decided to target Japanese artists for several reasons: a character's skin tone, a character's outfit, a bust size, or clothing. What often follows is a massive amount of negative comments urging you to change or remove your artwork from this platform. You have not done anything wrong by posting your artwork. Your creative vision has merely attracted the attention of some bad actors on this platform who will seek to silence you because your creative vision does not agree with their standards. Please understand, you are not at fault. The problem lies solely in the minds of these users. You have not violated any laws, Twitter TOS, or any unspoken rules. Your freedom of expression is important. We realize that Japanese culture approaches criticism and negative feedback different from that of many other nations, but it is important that you understand your individual rights as a creator. This is beautiful to see. This is wonderful to see. This is people actually coming out here warning Japanese artists and saying, you're doing nothing wrong. This is solely these psychopaths that are coming out here attacking you for making your art. You've done nothing wrong. These people are just insane. And it keeps getting better because we come over here. What to do if you are approached negatively about your artwork? Please check the account information about the user who is disparaging or demanding you change or remove your artwork. If the biography or header image contains any of the following: age information, usually represented by a number below 18, the following acronyms: BLM or ACAB, you gotta love it, gender pronouns, he, him, she, her, they, them, the following emojis: trans flag, hearts, roses, hearts, communism, you gotta love it, alternative lifestyle choices, poly, pan, demi, imagery, gender identification, e.g., gender queer, any form of the word feminist, any reference to a K-pop group, any reference to mental illness, bipolar, autistic, Asperger syndrome, etc., an avatar or a header with characters from Pokemon, Super Smash Bros., Animal Crossing, or My Hero Academia. Man, they're really categorizing these people very properly. You may ignore any criticism from these accounts. These should be considered warning signs that the user you are dealing with is either a person under the age of 18, a person lacking in mental stability, or a person otherwise lacking in mental maturity. All of said users have one goal in common. They are here to push an agenda. They wish to silence you, to suppress your ability to present your artwork because it does not fit with their ever fluid standards. Oh, you just gotta love seeing this stuff. You gotta love seeing people call it out, and there's still more. They acknowledged every demographic of this person. They acknowledged the things to look out for, the red flags, everything you need to know about these people, and to whether take them seriously or just ignore them. And for the most part, it was spot on. We all know people that on Twitter that have had these things. We've all seen it. We've all interacted with them. They're always dum-dums that are just there to push an agenda. They are solely agenda driven. Nothing else matters to them, but it keeps getting better. If you are targeted by an account that meets the preceding criteria, you may do any of the following: ignore, block, mute, report the user for targeted harassment. And there's a perfect encapsulation of what people need to be on the watch out for. It's just beautiful. Alternatively, you may continue to present your artwork on other platforms with a much more understanding audience, such as Pixiv or Minds. Do not do the following: apologize, issue a public apology, delete your post, edit your artwork to their standards. Any user whose information meets these criteria and does not seek to force you to change or remove your artwork, but instead offers helpful criticism or praise, should be treated as you would normally. And I love the whole thing right here. These are the things you shouldn't do: apologize, issue a public apology, delete your post, or edit your artwork, because you did nothing wrong, guys. Nothing you did was wrong. Nothing this initial piece of art did was wrong. It's just a piece of art. It's not depicting the character in a negative way. It's actually showing a very loving, nearly perfect representation of it. If I go over here, it's like only thing that's bad is different color, but okay, that's not a big deal. She's still black. Oh, but you're not the right shade of black. You're not the right this. You're not the right that. Those are the problems that they see. You're not subscribing to their worldview. You're not subscribing to what they want you to subscribe to. You aren't doing what they want you to do. And again, they'll praise this. They'll praise them changing Japanese characters or characters that appear white to them to black. They'll play that. Oh my god, you fixed it. Hashtag fixed. Hashtag fixed. They'll do this all day and night. They'll decrease people's bust sizes. They'll make people fatter. They'll force you to try to change your art to fit into their narrative in life. You did nothing wrong, so don't need to apologize. I love pointing that out, and I love continuing on with this. Why are these users behaving this way? You are likely being singled out as a potential victim of cancel culture, which is a mob tactic of shaming any form of expression that does not fit an established set of criteria that is admittedly both Western and very socialist. As a result of exposure to ongoing propaganda campaigns, many of said instigators will be young, will not be Japanese, will have no understanding of Japanese culture, and will not be exposed to the culture norms of mangaka or Japanese social norms. That's true. They'll do this all the time. They will come out here and they will say, you need to subscribe to my worldview, not your own worldview. Understanding this, these people do not represent the majority of Western culture. Most Western culture consider these people to be immature, obnoxious, and otherwise racist against Japanese creators. These people do not represent the dominating mindset of Western views on Japanese artwork. They are children who are seeking a purpose and acting as they have been indoctrinated and their twisted and malformed view of globalized equality. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so beautiful to see this stuff. I love it when this is all getting called out and how they're just slamming them. And this is important for Japanese artists to actually realize, because they're always in trouble for doing nothing. They always do this over and over again, and it's disturbing to see them get treated so poorly just because they made a piece of art. They are not your audience. They are not authority figures. They do not have any authority to prevent you from displaying your works. They are bullies. They should be ignored and not given the attention they crave. We would like to urge you to keep working, keep presenting your artwork as you would like to present them to the world. Even if you do not believe your artwork is perfect, understand that the people who are attacking you are not attacking the merits of your artwork. They are attacking you based on the checklist of values that is likely to change tomorrow as it is today. Please continue to work hard. Ignore the children who believe they have more power than they actually do. That is something to take away here. I love that this is now getting propagated amongst all sorts of Japanese artists, all sorts of Japanese people, because this needs to stop. This is ridiculous. Nothing here was racist. Nothing here was bad, but solely because wrong shade, you're an evil white racist and must be taken down. Shut up. You're nothing more than a bully. You're nothing more than a freak that is trying to go around there, spread your bullshit agenda, and tear everybody down for not agreeing with you 110%. post your artwork the way you want to post it, and have a good day. But until next time, guys, let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.